Welcome back to the channel, Foodie Gang. Welcome back to the channel and our Christmas marathon. We are almost towards the end, but you're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, season 3, episode 97. We're almost at 100 episodes in season 3, so I am really excited about that. Okay, you guys, I know I'm late, but I threw in a bonus episode and we opened up gifts with Ava. And I have just been rushing to get here. We are going to make garlic herb smothered turkey. So, this is my leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. I put it in the freezer and I have baked it in the oven for probably about 30 minutes. I'm going to put it back into the oven while we make the gravy. But I just wanted to show you guys how much turkey I had left over from Thanksgiving. If you have leftover meat, you can freeze it. So, quite a bit of turkey left over. I did put a little bit of chicken stock in the pan just so that when I reheated it, put it back in the oven, let it cook some more, it wouldn't get too dry. So, that's the turkey right there. We're going to make a gravy. I am going to show you guys again how to make gravy from scratch. And I have showed you guys a couple of times on this channel, but until you learn how to make gravy, there's no harm in watching it be done. And so, we're going to put this back into the oven, and then I'm going to walk you guys through my ingredient list. And hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can support this channel by sending a super chat, super thanks, joining the channel, becoming a member, or just by hitting that like button. Double tap the screen so we can, it lets YouTube know to keep us going strong in the algorithm. Let me grab some foil. We're going to put this back into the oven. I'm going to walk you guys through the ingredients for my gravy. And we are going to get started making gravy from scratch. And Lester, hi, how are you doing? Yes, I can see y'all in the chat. But yes, hit the like button. Get us going strong in the algorithm. How many of you guys know how to make gravy from scratch? Put a 1 in the chat if you know how to make gravy from scratch. I'm not talking about the packet, but making it from scratch. And we are making garlic herb smothered turkey. So I have my turkey right here. I have some turkey wings and turkey legs in here. So we're going to put that back into the oven, and we are going to head over to our gravy. Okay, so normally I use turkey drippings from the turkey. If I have any, I use those. I also like to use a little bit of chicken stock. So I have my organic chicken stock here that I got from Costco. And Gordon, how are you doing? Marcus, how are you doing? And I'm going to let you guys know this. If you're going to be in the chat, be respectful, stay on topic, or we're just going to take you out, and we're going to continue on cooking because we ain't got time. Okay, chicken stock. I have my fresh garlic here. That is minced up, and if you were here last night, we did prep this out. I have some butter here. I have flour. I have my seasoning blend. And I have some onions. There's some peppers in here too, but I really just want to use the onions for this gravy. And this was left over in the fridge. I always save everything, Foodie Gang. And then I have my frying pan right here. Got my large frying pan right here. And we're going to turn the pan probably on like a 6 just to get that going. And then, but yes, let me know if you guys know how to make gravy from scratch. Because not everyone knows how to make gravy from scratch. But when you learn how to make gravy from scratch, it just tastes so much better. So I'm going to get my butter into the pan. And this will get messy. So we got our butter in the pan. And how's everybody doing? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Okay, this is my third live of the day. When I went live the first time, I made my Cajun butter roasted chicken. It is in the oven right now and it's looking and smelling delicious. And then I opened presents with my daughter. Now we are making garlic herb smothered turkey and we're working on our homemade gravy. So we're going to put our butter into the pan. I'm going to put some onions in there as well. And then we're going to let these onions saute a little bit in the butter. And then we are going to add in our flour. And what the flour and the butter does is that it creates a roux. The roux is used to thicken gravies and sauces, soups. Building a roux is so important. All the roux really is flour and butter. So, and then if you want to, you can add onions to your gravy. You don't have to put onions in there, but I already have some onions in the fridge. So I was like, why not? Why not? And then shout out to the Rubies. Thank you guys so much. YouTube needs to fix this because when you guys send a gift, it goes so fast. So if I don't catch the name, I don't know who sent it. And maybe I need to figure out how to pull it up in my studio. But yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with the Rubies things. But, because I always like to shout people out when you guys support the channel. And the gifts go so fast that I miss it sometimes. But shout out to the Rubies. Hit the like button, double tap the screen. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, okay. Christmas this year fell on a Wednesday. But normally I do not live stream Wednesday morning. But because it's Christmas, I was live streaming today. But normally on Wednesdays at 9 a.m., I'm releasing pre-recorded content on my YouTube channel. And so, I got a lot going on today. There's a lot of live streams. I have some videos, some shorts that came out. It's a lot going on. But normally, Wednesday is not this action-packed on 907 Goodies. Okay, so I have my butter in there and I have my onions. This is my flour. I am using all-purpose flour. This is the way I make my gravy. I know some people will use different types of flour, or instead of butter, they may use oil. I'm just showing you guys one of the simple ways to make a homemade gravy. And when I was younger, my mom did not know how to make gravy from scratch. So she would get like the little gravy packs that you can get next to the seasonings and the spices. She would get the gravy packs and then use that to make gravy. But because she always had an issue with having her gravy not be clumpy. And a lot of you guys may experience that issue. I am going to tell you why your gravy is clumpy. The reason why your gravy is clumpy is because you have to slowly whisk in the liquid. If your roux is hot, your liquid is cold. If you have hot liquid, you have a cold roux. So that when you marry them together, they are able to, break down properly. And so this stock was actually in the freezer, in the fridge. So it's pretty cold, and it's at room temp. You'll notice that I don't heat up my liquid before I put it into my roux or into my gravy because it's not necessary. So if your gravy is clumpy, that may be one of the reasons why. It's because you're putting in hot liquid with the hot roux. One of them has to be cold and one of them has to be hot. And they taught me this when I went to culinary school, one of the classes that we took was a class about sauces. And I will be honest with you guys, I'm about to do the wrong thing. Before I took that class on how to make sauces, I did not know how to make Alfredo sauce. I did not know how to make gravy. I was buying sauces out of a jar. And you guys may be doing that too. Do not ever feel bad about that. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm putting the flour in. Oh my goodness, G Honda, what's going on? Merry Christmas, G Honda. If you guys are on YouTube and if you really like sports, football in particular, head over to G Honda's page and check it out. And G Honda said, let's consume healthier and cleaner. Yes, make your gravy from scratch at home. It's super, super easy. Everyone needs to know how to cook the basics. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Everything I make here on 907 Goodies is not super healthy. But with the help of G Honda, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. But you know what? G Honda, which I think is so crazy. When I do like a vegetarian or a vegan dish, I don't get any views. But when I do a fish fry and I'm frying fish and I'm making macaroni and cheese, I'll get 4,000 people during the live stream. I'm like, bro, so I got my flour, my butter here, and my onions. And you just want to put in enough flour so that all the butter is pretty much like this, all of the flour will kind of like dry out the butter, and you guys will see how it will kind of change. But yes, y'all, when I be doing fried foods, I be getting the most views. And I'm like, dang, y'all don't even want to be healthy. I'm going to put a little bit more flour in there. The more you brown your roux at this particular stage, the darker your gravy will be. So, I want my gravy to be kind of brown. So, I'm going to cook my roux. And I'm going to let it just get brown. During this time, you do not leave the stove for any reason. This roux will burn. And when it burns, you will know. So, during this time, you do not leave the stove. It's like the same thing as having like sugar on the stove. You don't leave at all. You stay right here and you watch it. But hit the like button, Foodie Gang. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. G Honda, what's going on? Okay, so me and G Honda are chat friends. He watches another show that I've watched too. And that's how we met in the chat. And then he recently started his own YouTube channel. And he'll come over and visit me every once in a while. I'll go visit him. And like I said, we're chat buddies. So, and you know what? Shout out to YouTube because there are some really amazing content creators who are very supportive. If you are on YouTube and you find yourself in a lot of drama, arguing with people, change your circle because it don't gotta be all of that. So, like I said, I want this gravy to be pretty brown, so I am going to just brown it in here and let it get brown. The browner it gets, the nuttier the flavor will become. I know it sounds weird. And I have my chicken in here. I'm just going to slide the foil off and let that brown on top. I cannot wait to show you guys my chicken. My Cajun butter roasted chicken. It's looking pretty good. And then we're going to do a garlic herb smothered turkey. I'm going to do mashed potatoes, yams. I have a green bean casserole that we put together tomorrow. So your girl will be over here cooking, okay? I'll be over here cooking. And my sister is also going to bring over a couple of dishes too. And Ava opened her gifts on live with you guys earlier. We had a blast, but now she wants to go over to my sister's house to open up more gifts. And I said, Ava, you got to be a little patient with me because we're hosting dinner. And so I'm trying to make sure I get everything done. Hey, Liliana. Liliana, shout out to Liliana because this has been a busy week over here at 907 Goodies. And I know that Liliana is I know that you're super busy with all your kiddos, with your cooking and all that, and going live yourself. I appreciate you always, tuning in. And when I see Liliana live, I try my best to head over there. Even if I can't stay long, I will say something in the chat. But if you guys are on YouTube, check out Liliana's page, also known as Familia. And then you know what? She be moderating, okay? If you want to come up in here and say something crazy, don't do it when Liliana's here, because she's not playing with y'all. She not playing with y'all. Oh my goodness. Is that Blaze? Happy Merry Christmas, Blaze. Blaze is the guardian angel of 907 Good Eats. And so is El Cheapo. Okay, let me go. Okay, Blaze said arguing with people. That's pretty much the entire block over here. Merry Christmas to you and Ava and everyone in the house. Hope everyone is having a safe and joyous holiday. Yes, Blaze, they be out here arguing. I gotta start this, make sure it don't burn. Okay, Liliana says, my son says I'm crazy and obsessed, laugh aloud. Cause I'll be busy and still get on your live to listen. Merry Christmas, Blaze. I'm the petty one of the foodie gang. Yes. Yes, she is. But you know what, Liliana? I will be doing the same thing. Like, I'll be out doing something, and I'll be listening to a YouTuber, and they will be like, come on. You don't get it, Ava. You don't get it. And Blaze. How are you doing, Blaze? How's everybody doing? Okay, so you guys, I'm making garlic herb smothered turkey, and I have my roux in here. And with the roux, you want to keep stirring it. You don't ever want to stop stirring it because it can cook too much on one side. It can burn very, very easily. And you guys see that it is smoking. This roux is hot. Very hot. Be very careful. And I have my chicken stock right over here. So I'm going to get that ready. Because it's going to go pretty quick. After the roux cooks, you add in the liquid. When you add in your liquid, you don't want to add it too quickly. You want to add it pretty slowly. If you have drippings from your turkey, you can put them in here as well. And Blaze is always laughing. See, me and Blaze and Liliana, we enjoy ourselves on YouTube. We don't be arguing with people. We don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we enjoy ourselves. Okay, and so I want my gravy to be kind of dark, so I'm going to take this roux kind of far. You have got to be careful during this stage. Do not, I repeat, do not, foodie gang, take your eye off of this roux. Do not do it. And normally I use a whisk for this part, but I need to get a silicone whisk. Yeah, that's what we call it. A silicone whisk so it doesn't make a lot of noise when I'm filming. And I have some onions in here. My roux is in here. But you know what, foodie gang? This holiday, and the holidays, now that I have 907 Goodies, the holidays do not feel complete without me at least talking to the foodie gang, checking in with you guys, seeing how you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? We family now, foodie gang. We locked in. Speaking of the family, if you're on Facebook, join my group, the Foodie Gang fan page. We are always cooking, and you guys can share your food with me. Because I know over here on 907 Goodies, I'm always the one that's cooking. But I want to see what you guys are eating as well. I want to see what y'all are eating as well. Okay, so let me know. What did you guys get for Christmas? If you got anything. What did you get? And if you didn't get anything, what did you give? What did you give for Christmas? Okay, I'm going to add in my liquid here pretty soon. And like I said, this is super hot. So be very, very careful. And we're going to add in our liquid. And as you guys can see, it'll start kind of like bubbling. And what will happen is that you'll see the liquid that you poured in, you'll see it start to get thick. And then you just keep on doing it back and forth. You don't want to pour a lot of it in at one time, because it won't break down properly, in my opinion. But y'all, this is how you make gravy. My sister will call me every time and she'd be like, how do I make a roux? I'll be like, Kiki, I have a video. And I have a video in the shorts category of my page. I've gone live a couple of times and made gravy for you guys. But I feel like out of all the questions that I get how do you make gravy the most? Like, I promise you, I get that the most. It's how do you make gravy? And then I showed you guys the turkey. The turkey's in the oven. We're going to pour our gravy on top. And Blaze said, I'm doing pretty good. Tired but good. Thankful to see another Christmas. Best gift ever. Oh my goodness, Blaze. I just feel like there's so many things that we take for granted that we really need to appreciate. It is a blessing to wake up every day. It is a blessing to be able to walk and talk and just live a normal life. It is truly a blessing. Oh my goodness, we got a superstar in the building. A superstar in the building. Auntie's Advice Lifestyle Podcast said, Merry Christmas. Have you been on 24 hours? Auntie, I'm trying to be like you. If you guys are on YouTube, check out Auntie's Advice and Auntie's Advice Lifestyle Podcast. Auntie, I was just watching you the other day, and you had me rolling. You had me rolling. Auntie keeps me up to date on all the reality TV shows. Because sometimes I'll be kind of busy, and I'll be missing the episode. But then when I see that Auntie does a review on the episode, I'll go watch it real quick. So shout out to Auntie. And she also has another YouTube channel, The Lifestyle Podcast, where she's teaching you guys about life and telling you guys how to become YouTubers. A lot of people want to become YouTubers, but don't feel like they can. And so she kind of just gives you that positive push, like that positive reinforcement, like that you can do it. And a lot of us need that. But shout out to Auntie. And no, I have not been on 24 hours, but I've been doing a lot of live streams. When we get to the end of this Christmas marathon, it's going to be 11 live streams. I was only going for 10. But this morning, Ava was like, I want to open my gifts on live, and I want to share it with the foodie gang. So, it's going to be 11 live streams in 4 days. Crazy, right? Crazy. And then Blaze said, Christmas was completely out of whack for me this year. Normally, I get a jump start on everything that I plan on doing for people, especially since I hate shopping. But this year, and Auntie said, oh my goodness. Yes, Auntie. But you know what? One thing I would say this. It is different when you do a live stream and you're sitting down talking versus standing up in the kitchen cooking. I don't know what it is about cooking, but it's so tiring. But I really love cooking. And then said Blaze said, nope, not me. Laugh out loud. Content creation isn't my lane. I'll leave that to the professionals. And you know what, Blaze? Blaze brings up a really great point. That we all have different lanes in life. And that everything is not for everybody. So just because you see somebody else doing something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do it too. We all have our own lane. We have things that we want to accomplish, and that's okay. We're supposed to all be different. We're not supposed to be the same. Right, Auntie? Y'all, Auntie is so funny. And Blaze. Okay, so as far as your comment about Christmas shopping and all that, I'm going to tell you guys a secret to skipping the lines in the store. In the beginning of December, buy a lot of your stuff online. That's what I did this year. I bought a lot of my stuff online. And then I went to the store and bought more stuff because I was like, what if it doesn't come on time? But everything came on time. And if you guys watched the earlier live stream where Ava was unwrapping her gifts, she had a lot of like cute stuff, a lot of Hello Kitty. I actually got that stuff off of Temu. And so I shopped online this year just because I knew I was going to be busy. I knew I wanted to do this Christmas marathon. I knew I wasn't going to have time. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do my online shopping. Skip the lines because I don't even got time to be going in the store, walking around, and all of that. Okay, you guys, so we are building our gravy. We have made our roux. We have onions in there, flour, and butter, and chicken stock. And we have not added our seasonings or our garlic, but you guys can just see the color and the texture of this gravy. I'm telling you, it is so easy to make gravy. It honestly is. It's a shame that they sell it in the stores and probably make millions and millions of dollars per year because y'all don't know how to make gravy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic in there. We got fresh garlic that we peeled and minced up last night when we was on live. So y'all, okay, we have 2 more episodes left. We are going to be finishing up dinner in a little bit. I'm going to finish up the sides. Tomorrow we're going to review all of the food. We're going to talk about the marathon and all that. And Blaze said, I'm way too chill and laid back for live streams. You know what, Blaze? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a laid back person too. Like, you know, you see me out here outside in these streets. I don't be arguing with people. I don't be going back and forth with people. I don't even address he said, she said stuff. All that stuff is crazy to me. But I'm pretty laid back too. Yeah. I'm tired of arguing with people. Are y'all tired of arguing with people? I know I am. What's going on, Ava? Ava's over here playing with her gifts. She making some type of... Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, she getting her markers out. Okay, so earlier we went live. Ava unwrapped her gifts. And now she is rushing me about going to my sister's house to get the rest of her gifts. And Auntie said, why did you put garlic in your gravy? I've never seen that. Wow, Auntie, you've never put garlic in your gravy before? I really like garlic, and so that's why I put it in there. That's it. I really like garlic, though. And I have some over here, but you know what, Auntie? There are so many ways to cook, and I feel like a lot of times we cook what we're used to. But yes, my friend, she puts so much garlic in everything. But yes, I put a little bit of garlic in here and onions. Auntie, you gotta come to my house. Cause I'm finna have you eat some good food that you never tried before. I have actually made gravy so many times where it's like every time I do it a little bit different. And the reason why I cook like that is because when I was growing up, I feel like we always ate the same foods. And then I have my seasoning blend here that we put together last night. I was just taking a look, looking in at the chicken and the turkey. I'm thinking that the chicken is pretty much done. Auntie says she is not coming. It's too cold for her out here. She said, hell no. Didn't you say you live in Alaska? Too cold. Yeah, it's cold out here, Auntie. You have to get you a fur. You gonna have to get you a fur. But you know what, Auntie, when y'all check out Auntie, Auntie is fabulous. She be having her hair done. She be having her jewelry on. She be having her lipstick on. She be pulling up to YouTube like she going to church or something. But yes, I am in Alaska. Where's everybody watching from?
I'm watching from the same exact place.
Y'all hear Ava?
Alaska.
Okay, so you do not want to put too much liquid in your gravy at once. You kind of want to add more liquid as needed so that you can make sure that you don't put too much liquid and have your gravy be kind of runny. And you want to give that roux an opportunity to like really do its job and thicken up the sauce before you add a whole bunch of liquid. I've actually done that a couple of times where I've added too much liquid and my gravy will be runny. And that's why I'm telling y'all this, because I have done that before. Like I said, I made a lot of gravy. And Auntie said the nation's capital. Okay. So let me check on the stuff in the oven. Okay, so the chicken is almost ready. Almost ready. It's looking real good in there. Getting that. So I cooked it and I baked it in the oven for probably about 2 hours. And then I took the foil off to allow the skin of the turkey to get that color on it. And then when I pull the chicken out of the oven, I'm going to take some of the liquid and pour it over the top. It's going to be so good. Okay. We have already talked about this, but I'm going to let you guys know this again and probably for the rest of our days. When you are making a roasted turkey or roasted chicken, what you want to do is when you pull it out of the oven, you want to allow it to rest. And what that means is that you allow the chicken or turkey to just sit. And what happens is all the juices will run out and then they will go back in. So you allow it to rest for probably about 20 to 30 minutes with the foil on top, and then you cut your turkey. This will make your turkey juicy every time. And I tell you guys this because it's so important to allow your meat to rest. Okay, Auntie said what kind of chicken? And what are the main seasonings? Okay, I did a Cajun butter roasted chicken. So I had 2 whole roasted chickens and I made a Cajun compound butter. So I used Cajun 2-step seasoning, and I'll show you guys that actually pretty soon here. And then I added fresh garlic, Cajun seasoning and softened butter and parsley, and I made a compound butter, mixed it all together, and then I rubbed down the chicken with the compound butter. And let me show you the seasoning that I use. Okay, this is the Cajun seasoning that I use for the chicken. So it's called Cajun Two-Step. They sell it at Walmart. This Cajun seasoning is super good. And the guy that makes this, his name, I believe, is Cracker with the K. And he actually has a YouTube channel and a very large social media following. I did not know this about this man until I got this season. Someone gave it to me. But he has like a whole situation. I believe he lives in Louisiana and he does a lot of seafood boils. But Cajun Two-Step, they also make a number of other products. But yes, you guys, he's a YouTuber. He has a very large social media following. And that is because he makes amazing, amazing food. I would like to meet him one day. But yeah, his name is Cracker with a K. Okay, so one of the things I do is when I'm cooking, I always taste my food to see where it's at with the seasonings, to see if I need to add anything to it. Always want to be tasting your food. Just gonna clean up here. I got my little tasting spoons right here. And then Justin said, hold up, did you pull an all-nighter? She's running on fumes. No, I did not pull an all-nighter. I actually did go to sleep. It was more like a nap though. I'm gonna be honest, it was like a little nap. Justin said subscribe, and Auntie said I said the same thing. It was like a little nap. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, let me talk to you guys about double dipping. I'm gonna allow that to cool for a little bit. Okay, if you are feeding other guests at your house, when you go to taste your food, you need to use a different spoon. You should not be double dipping if you're serving other people. It is so... See, this is why it's hard to eat at people's house, because some people are just... They just be nasty. You know what I'm saying? So do not double dip. I am having a dinner party, so I'm not going to double dip. If you're serving yourself, you can do what you want. But if you are serving other people, do not double dip. Okay. Ooh, it tastes really good. I'm telling you, Foodie Gang, when you make your own gravy from scratch, it just tastes so good. We have another YouTuber here. Sorry, Ava, I hit you.
Yeah.
Ava is... How do you feel, Ava?
I'm really excited because it's Christmas.
Yes. Are you going to eat?
No.
I'll make all this food, and she'd be like,
No.
can I get some chicken nuggets? I'd be like, the disrespect.
I will try some.
She will try things. One time she tried sushi. I was like quite surprised. Oh, the other day, what did we do the other day, Ava?
We did the hot sauce.
Yeah, we did a hot sauce taste test. And Ava came out of the room and she was like, can I try some too? I was like, really? She tried the hot sauce. And how was it, Ava?
Very spicy.
At first it wasn't spicy because she only got a little bit. So she was like, I want to try it again. Then it got real, real spicy. So yes, you guys, subscribe to Ava's Playtime on YouTube. That is her channel. And earlier today we went live and we opened gifts. But yes, you guys, okay. So we got 2 more episodes of this Christmas marathon. And then tomorrow, I'm only going to do 1 live stream tomorrow. I'm only going to do 1. On Friday, I'm going to do an interview with Next Level. He's another YouTuber, really great gentleman. He's going to come up. And he became a vegan, right? And I think he is still doing that journey, but he's going to come up and talk to us about being a vegan. He's going to tell us about, you know, what made him want to become vegan. And I'm sure that when Next Level pulls up, he's going to have some information that he wants to share with us. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys something. This is called the spoon test. They taught me this in culinary school. This is how you can check to see if your sauce is thick enough. Okay, so you take a clean spoon, you dip it into your sauce, and if your sauce is able to coat the back of the spoon, your sauce is thick enough and is ready. This sauce coats the back of the spoon. And hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the channel. And Justin said, even the spicy chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A got me messed up. I can't hang anymore. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this message is saying. See, you know what? We did not have a Chick-fil-A in Alaska, but when I lived in Oregon, we had Chick-fil-A and I loved it so much. I absolutely love Chick-fil-A. I actually met someone who worked at Chick-fil-A, and I was like, is everyone really that happy? He was like, yes, it's like contagious. So I have my turkey here that I baked in the oven. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So, y'all, it's gonna be a good little dinner. Okay. And I want to let you know, when you're in the chat, be on your best behavior, stay on topic. You know, y'all, it is Christmas. Can the trolls take a day off? Do you have to be here on Christmas? Like, come on now. Come on now. Dang, can we ever be happy? Can y'all let us live? I'm going to grab another pan. And I will be right back. I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna grab another pan, I'll be right back. But yeah, y'all, it's Christmas. Let us be happy, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta do this. Y'all can take a day off. We ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed another pan because I want to take my turkey out of here and put it in this other pan because there's a lot of liquid in there. And so I'm going to pour that liquid into the gravy. But shout out to the foodie gang in the building. Y'all here on a holiday. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Ooh, this is going to be good. And I'm going to pour this liquid into my gravy. And I'm going to use a strainer so that I don't get the chunks in there. And I'm going to stir this, and we are almost done. Oh, and then Jonathan said, good afternoon. Good afternoon, love, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year. Justin said, as I get older during Christmas, I think, don't give me what I want, give me what I need. I need some paper towels, some laundry detergent, some socks, you know? Amen, amen. My dad used to always give me pajamas, and I would always talk about how he got me the same gift every year. So you know what he did? He stopped getting me pajamas. And when he stopped getting me pajamas, I miss them because I need pajamas. And so Justin is right. Always be grateful. Don't complain too much. But yeah, I need those pajamas. And so, even though he got me the same thing, I started to appreciate it. And I actually was looking forward to them. I'm going to put a little bit more chicken stock in here, and we're almost done. This gravy tastes amazing. Super good. I'm telling you, Foodie Gang, if you have time, make gravy from scratch. The first time you make it, it's probably not going to turn out great. But you have to keep trying. You have to keep cooking. You know, like I didn't just wake up one day and started making amazing food. It took a lot of trial and error. A lot of dishes didn't come out right. So when you're at home and you're cooking, you know, have some grace on yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right, Foodie Gang, are y'all ready? We're almost done with this one. Cause we got to move on. We got more stuff to cook. So I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. When you go to somebody's house and the food doesn't look good, this is what you say. I just ate before I got here. And then you don't gotta eat none of the food. Then you don't gotta eat none of the food when you tell them you already ate. Then you're gonna be good. And then another thing is that your gravy will also thicken up over time. So be mindful of that. And then if you're going to serve your gravy, what I do is I'll put my gravy into a pot and I just put it on low heat and come back and stir it every time. And then when the guests serve themselves, the gravy's already warm, it's on the stove, but I'll put it in a pot to free up space on the stove and also to keep it warm. And then what I like to do also is I like to cover my gravy with the lid because it can like get a layer of film on the top if if you just leave it uncovered. So y'all, it's a whole. But I'm telling you, once you learn how to make gravy, you can whip gravy up. You can make smothered pork chops. You can make chicken, rice, and gravy. There's just so many recipes that you can use gravy for. And gravy and biscuits, or biscuits and gravy, you can use the same technique and make your roux blonde and add milk. And then you can add milk and sausage, and then you'll have a sausage gravy. So, making sausage is so important. And we are just about done with this gravy. I'm going to taste it one more time. And then we're going to pour some over our turkey here. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
try it.
I got my little hype man back here. I'm gonna put that on there and let it kind of cool down a little bit. But yeah, y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. I am super excited about going into 2025 with all of my new subscribers, all of my current subscribers, and all of my old subscribers, and my future subscribers as well. And easy money, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And Gen X said, I am coming over for dinner. That looks delicious. You look delicious. And he said, I love a woman that can cook. You guys know what? I grew up in a household where everyone cooks. My family always cooked. When we would do holidays, my mom would start cooking 3 days in advance. I had no idea that people were out here not cooking. I had no idea until I started posting my food content on Facebook and I created 907 Good Eats. I did not know that people were out here that didn't know how to cook. That was news to me. And you know, cooking is so much fun and so important. Everybody, in my opinion, everybody needs to know how to cook the basics. You don't got to be like making everything from scratch, but you need to know how to make the basics. So, oh, let me give it a final taste test. Mmm, that is good. Auntie, I'm telling you, add some garlic to your gravy. It's so good. Super good. And Gen X said, invite me to the family cookout. You guys are always invited, Foodie Gang. Always. So now, my gravy's pretty much done. I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to put gravy on top of my turkey. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. So my uncle texted me and he was like, what time is dinner? And he was like, I cannot wait. And hey, Liliana, she said, I'm back. Liliana, what's going on today? And are you going live today as well? I will try my best to be able to stop by. I'm going to be done with my lives by like 4 o'clock. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Liliana said she ain't playing with y'all. Liliana, they out here on Christmas trolling. Oh my goodness. I'm like, bro, y'all can take a break. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be out here like this. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how this is looking too in a second. I'm just pouring that gravy on top of there. Okay, and then after this live stream, I'm going to charge up my phone. And we are going to be coming back here, I believe like an hour and a half or an hour. And I'm going to be showing you guys the sides. I'm going to be making the sides with you guys. So you know what? You know, this is a cooking holiday if you like to cook. You don't see it? And then I'm gonna make some more gravy because I have mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna make some more gravy. But here we go. And Liliana said these trolls better move around because she back. Yeah, we ain't finna be playing with y'all. We finna have a good Christmas. You know, we got our kids. We don't even got time for this. All we trying to do over here at 907 Goodies is cook food and be happy. I don't know why that's a problem for some of y'all, but that's okay. Because we're going to eat food and we're going to be happy. Let me get my other pot holder. I'm like walking around. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, y'all. Okay, here we go. Got our garlic herb smothered turkey. Oh my goodness. Liliana said, picture time. You know what? If you get an invite over to my house, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good time. But my uncle texted me and he was like, I cannot wait. What time is dinner? So this is pretty much done, pretty much ready. Ben said, wow, that's beautiful. You guys, follow my recipe for gravy. Try cooking at home. And this is also my advice. When you're cooking at home and you're making something for the first time, do not invite people over. It's going to be very stressful on you. Just make it and keep it to yourself if you're experimenting for the first time on a particular dish. Don't try to have a dinner party and you're making gravy for the first time. It's going to be a very stressful. But hit the like button, Foodie Gang. Like I said, we're going to be back here in a little bit. We're going to finish up the sides. This has been a great live stream. I showed you guys garlic herb turkey. I marinated and made this turkey on Thanksgiving. I had a lot left over because I made 2 turkeys. So I froze the turkey, reheated it and finished cooking it in the oven. And then I made a gravy from scratch. And I smothered the turkey in gravy. This is how my food better look. And 16 said, damn, I missed it. But you know, the great thing about these videos is that they will be around forever and you can always watch the replay button, or you could watch it on replay. And 16 said, my first time here. Well, welcome to the channel. This is 907 Good Eats. I'm always cooking, and we have been having a Christmas marathon. The goal was 10 live streams in 4 days. But we are going to be at 11 live streams in 4 days. Action-packed couple of days. I also released some pre-recorded content on my page today. Normally I don't go live on Wednesdays, but it's Christmas, so here I am. I'm going to charge my phone up, and I will see you guys very shortly. We're going to finish up the sides. I am going to have a little dinner party at my house. So I'm just walking you guys through. I walked y'all through all the prep, the cooking, and all of that. When we come back, I'm going to show you guys my chicken, my garlic butter roasted chicken. This is my garlic herb smothered chicken. We're going to make mashed potatoes, yams. I'm going to finish off the green bean casserole. And, yeah. And my sister's bringing the mac and cheese. So we're going to have a good day. It's going to be a good day. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope that you guys are having a great day. And have a great end of the year and have a happy New Year's. But this is how I want my food to look. This is how I want my food to look. But Ben said, Merry Christmas. Yes, you guys. This is a great time for friends and family, for everyone to be happy. Trolls, y'all need to take a day off. And y'all need to relax. Thank you so much, 16. But I will see you guys in a little bit. We're going to be finishing up the sides. Turn on those notifications. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and join my food group. We have over 2,000 members. And it's a great opportunity for you to share your food with us and with me. Because I want to see what you guys are cooking. But thank you everyone that stopped by. Shout out to the Rubies. You guys can always send the super thanks. Hit the PayPal, the Venmo. But I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to charge up my phone. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. I'll see you guys in the next one, foodies.